Hey, I'm Rachel Ngom from she'smakingimpact.com, and today I'm starting out my video series on some of the best books I recommend newer entrepreneurs get started with, some of the books that made the biggest difference in my business. I read all the time. It's part of my morning routine. I read every single morning. I typically bring a book with me when I'm out and about, just in case I'm bored. So I'm really not scrolling on social media that much. I'm typically reading. So when it came down to it, one of the things that I saw entrepreneurs struggle with the most comes to mindset, consistency, a fear of failure, organization/goal setting, and success habits. So in this video series, I'm going to have one book for each of those things. So whichever one you're struggling with, pick up that book. So book number one, if you are struggling with mindset, I suggest that you read Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. Mindset's probably the number one thing that's holding us back from success. We have so much crap in here that we need to get rid of and rewire our brains for success. So this book is amazing. This is a Christian book. Even if you're not a Christian, I think there are some really good principles in there that you can apply to your life. Joyce is amazing. My favorite quote from the book: people living in the vanity of their own mind not only destroy themselves, but far too often they bring destruction to others around them. So good. Pick it up. And then one of the books that made the biggest impact in my life is The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. The Miracle Morning. So this book, if you implement it, implementation is key, and really make it a part of your life, it's gonna change your life. So my morning routine, this is an essential part of my day and really my success. And Hal breaks down step by step by step how you should spend your morning and really set up your day. Even if you're not a morning person. If you struggle with the fear of failure, I know a lot of entrepreneurs do, you should pick up the book Failing Forward by John Maxwell. Such a good book. I love John Maxwell. He is just been such a good mentor to me from afar. I've met him, seen him live, and he has authored 90 books, maybe even more than that now. Failing Forward is one of my favorites, especially if you have a fear of failure. One of my favorite quotes from the book is, "The essence of man is imperfection. Know that you're going to make mistakes. The fellow who never makes a mistake takes his orders from one who does. Wake up and realize this. Failure is simply a price we pay to achieve success." So good. Know that consistent action is really the cornerstone of your success, right? But a lot of us don't do it. One of the very first books that I read when I started my business when I was 23 was The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And in this book, he really breaks down how important these little, seemingly insignificant parts of our days are that are either going to move you forward towards your bigger picture goal or set you back. So pick up The Compound Effect. I personally love the audio version of this book. He's very energetic when he reads it. So just a tip, the audio version is great. And my favorite quote from the book is, "It's not the big things that add up in the end. It's the hundreds, thousands, or millions of little things that separate the ordinary from extraordinary." Organization and goal setting. The book that made the biggest impact in my life is The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran. So I used to set yearly goals and they would really overwhelm me. And throughout the year, I tend to lose sight of that bigger goal. And after reading The 12-Week Year, I learned how to chunk down my goals into smaller quarterly goals. The results have been insane. So you need to pick out this book. One of my favorite quotes from it is, "We mistakenly believe that there is a lot of time left in the year, and we act accordingly. We lack a sense of urgency, not realizing that every week is important, every day is important, every moment is important. Ultimately, effective execution happens daily and weekly." Start Something That Matters by Blake Mycoskie if you want to make a massive impact on the world with your business. So I truly believe that being an entrepreneur is special, and we have certain gifts that we can use to serve others and make a greater impact on the world. And that our businesses should really be used to bless others and have a purpose beyond just making money. And so Blake is the author of the book, Start Something That Matters, and he's the founder of Tom's Shoes. If you're not familiar with Tom's Shoes, they have the one-to-one model where you buy one of their shoes and they give a pair of shoes away to someone who needs them. And so in the book, he really breaks down how you can start that for purpose business, and it's incredible. Highly, highly, highly recommend. The audio version is good too. One of my favorite quotes from the book is, conscious capitalism is about more than simply making money, although it's about that too. It's about creating a successful business that also connects supporters to something that matters to them and that has great impact in the world. All right, I want to know, just comment below if you read any of the books that we talked about in this series. If not, which one are you going to start with? Make sure to go to free Pinterest class if you haven't gone through my free masterclass on how to generate new leads and sales into your business using Pinterest, and I'll see you later.